Since the Russia-Ukraine crisis, the word NATO has been buzzing in news time to time. We understand that NATO is an alliance of multiple countries. But is that it? Let's have a look. The North Atlantic Treaty Organization, also called the North Atlantic Alliance, is an intergovernmental military alliance among 28 European countries and 2 North American countries. NATO was created in 1949 by the United States, Canada, and several West European nations to provide collective security against the Soviet Union in the aftermath of World War II. The European members in the start included Belgium, Denmark, France, Iceland, Italy, Luxembourg, Netherlands, Norway, Portugal, and United Kingdom. Joining the original signatories were Greece and Turkey, West Germany, Spain, the Czech Republic, Hungary and Poland, Bulgaria, Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, Romania, Slovakia and Slovenia, Albania and Croatia, Montenegro and North Macedonia. The heart of NATO is expressed in Article 5 of the North Atlantic Treaty, in which the signatory members agree that an armed attack against one or more of them in Europe or North America shall be considered an attack against them all. NATO invoked Article 5 for the first time in 2001 after the September 11 attacks organized by the infamous terrorist leader Osama bin Laden, who destroyed the World Trade Center in New York City and part of the Pentagon outside Washington, D.C., killing some 3,000 people. The NATO headquarters is located in Brussels, Belgium, while the headquarters of Allied Command's operations is near Mons, Belgium. The combined military spending of all NATO members in 2020 constituted over 57% of the global nominal total. Members agreed that their aim is to reach or maintain the target defense spending of at least 2% of their GDP by 2024. Despite all these, why is NATO not interfering or supporting Ukraine in these desperate times? NATO currently recognizes Bosnia and Herzegovina, Georgia and Ukraine as aspiring members. Before Russia's invasion of Ukraine, President Vladimir Putin of non-member Russia had demanded that NATO promise to stop expanding east, a condition that NATO refused. NATO says its membership is open to any other European state in a position to further the principles of its treaty and to contribute to the security of North Atlantic area. Countries who wish to join NATO must follow a membership action plan, an application process that involves outlining security and political policies, but it can be a lengthy undertaking. North Macedonia took 20 years to complete the plan before it joined NATO in 2020. A new country also has to be unanimously approved by NATO members. Given Ukraine's current instability, NATO membership will not happen anytime soon. Ukraine at the moment is a partner of the West Defense Alliance but not a NATO member. As a result, Article 5 or the Collective Defense Pledge does not apply. While NATO has said it will not be sending troops to Ukraine, it did invoke Article 4, which calls for a consultation of the alliance's principal decision-making body, the North Atlantic Council. NATO member states such as Britain are already sending weapons to help Ukraine fight the Russian invasion. The EU says it will provide hundreds of millions of pounds to help arm Ukraine, while Russia has put its nuclear forces on special alert to counter what it calls NATO's aggression. Though Russia is a democratic republic, we all are aware of the role of military in Russian politics. Though not a military dictatorship, there is a pinch of that traditional flavor in Russia's political agendas, and Ukraine being located between the European essence and this flavor, one cannot complain on their decision to incline towards a progressive and liberal culture. But NATO's policies have put Ukraine somewhat stuck, unable to move forward or backward. Even if NATO can't back Ukraine in the war, we hope the world leaders can talk it out through a healthy discussion for this war to stop and spare millions of innocent lives. Let us conclude borrowing some words from the renowned English writer H.G. Wells. If we don't end war, war will end us.